The barter system trade was taking place. But the problems of double coincidence of wants, storage issues, and transportation difficulties were very common. Because of the shine of these metals, people started using them for pottery decoration. Items decorated with shining metals began to receive higher value. And peoples were willing to pay more for products that contained shiny metal decoration. In this way, people began storing valuable metals. Metals became highly valuable across the entire market due to their shine and limited availability. Sometimes it also happens that some bad people hoard a specific product not for personal use. And whenever a new effective product comes into the market, its price will remain high until similar or better products arrive. The barter system trade was taking place. But the problems of double coincidence of wants, storage issues, and transportation difficulties were very common. Therefore, people started searching for solutions to these problems. It happened in such a way that the people who lived near seas and rivers began to notice shining metals, such as gold, silver, and copper in the sand along the shores. And also they gained metals by breaking stones. Because of the shine of these metals, people started using them for pottery decoration. Jewelry, decoration, tools, weapons, carpentry, and other household items. Items decorated with shining metals began to receive higher value. And peoples were willing to pay more for products that contained shiny metal decoration, compared to those that did not. People began paying very high value for shiny metals. And in this way, metals became highly valuable across the entire market due to their shine and limited availability. People started determining the value of a product based on the time and effort required to produce it. For example, a potter makes a pottery item considering the specific clay used, the potter's wheel, water, other design instruments, the process of firing in a furnace and then decorating it with shiny metals. After adding together the total time and expenses involved and including profit, the potter decides the final price value. Gradually, complete jewelry, tools, pots, and others household items began to be made directly from gold, silver, and copper. And these items gained strong attraction and high value in the market. Mostly, people started storing valuable metals instead of goods, especially perishable goods, because metals do not spoil and do not have an expiry date. In this way, people began storing valuable metals, and slowly the problems of barter started to be solved through metal exchange. However, another problem existed: checking and testing the metals to ensure they were pure and not mixed. To solve this issue, tribal leaders and states created metal coins and placed specific stamps on them to guarantee their purity and weight. They designed difficult stamps that were hard to copy. Due to the certainty of weight and purity, people began using standardized metal coins instead unmarked metal pieces. As a result, gradually replaced the trade from normal metals into the coins in the market. Now trade had become much easier. People could easily buy the items they desired. Now people could take their goods to those who wanted to buy them, and in exchange for those goods, they would receive coins. Now, people could easily buy goods and services from others in exchange for metal coins in the market. People could now easily and instantly purchase pots directly from the potter using coins. They can buy chairs and desks from the carpenter. They can buy clothes from the weaver instantly. They can buy jewelry from the jewelers by using coins. In the market, whenever there is a shortage of something and its demand becomes high, then the price of that particular item will increase. On the other hand, for any item whose supply is high and demand is low, the price of that item will decrease. Imagine this: there is only one weaver's shop in the market, and the demand for cloth becomes very high, meaning people start buying cloth in very large quantities. In this situation, the weaver will raise the prices of the cloth. As soon as the value of clothes increases in the market, people will focus more on making clothes to gain more value in the market. In this way, more shops will open in the market in a short time. Then, due to competition, the value of clothes will normalize. And as soon as the number of clothes shops increases further in the market, the supply of clothes will exceed demand, causing prices to drop. Sometimes it also happens that some bad people hoard a specific product not for personal use, but so that when the quantity of that product becomes low in the market and demand becomes high, they can slowly release it into the market to make excessive profit. Such bad people face great loss in this life as well as on the day of judgment. In this life, they face loss in this way. Often, their stored products get spoiled due to pests, and often product expire. In this way, these bad people neither recover the cost of storage and care, nor can they sell at the price they bought the product. In this situation, they face very heavy losses. Or sometimes another product bypasses it in the market. For example, if some people collectively buy wheat on a large scale and store it so that when there is a shortage of wheat in winter, its price will increase greatly. Then, by slowly supplying wheat to the market, they can make high profits. Sometimes these people succeed and make huge profits. But often it happens that consumers fulfill their needs with other grains like rice, corn, millet, barley, instead of wheat. In such cases, the bad people are unable to cover their storage, carrying, and care costs. Due to supply and demand, the value of different items in the market keeps fluctuating, and this impact still exists in the market today. And on the other hand, the complete control of market has gone to the state. While only limited metals continue to be used in pottery, jewelry, and other items. In this way, trade became more controlled and began operating on a larger scale. Market control increasingly shifted to state authorities because coins were widely accepted. State authorities could easily manipulate the value of goods in the market by increasing or decreasing the supply of coins. This is how they can easily manipulate the value of goods in the market. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories from history.